Hey everyone, welcome to this new episode of Steven's Week, the weekly update on marketing and technology. Welcome to the new show. Finally, the Knight Rider moment in human history has arrived. This is something that I've been dreaming of ever since I was a little kid. Maybe some of you have seen Knight Rider. It was with the Smart Car Kit and Michael Knight driving it. It was played by David Hasselhoff. And I was a huge fan of that. And now Tesla announced this week that you will have the same opportunity with your Tesla. In 2 weeks, they're going to have an update about their Tesla software. And then you'll be able, with your phone or with your watch, to call your car. So you can say, Kit, or whatever the name of your car will be, can you pick me up? I'm ready to go. And it will come over and pick you up. And in a few months from now, they're going to install the park yourself function on Tesla. So you can just get out in front of the building and the car will park itself, fully automated. Think again how this is saving time. You know that I always talk about how customer relations should be focusing on saving out time or enhancing time of customers. And this is definitely an example of saving out time. You just jump out of the building and let your car park itself. I've been speaking a lot about smart speakers from the US, Google Home and Amazon's Alexa. This week there was news from Baidu, the Chinese big technology company. They released figures about their smart speaker. They have now an installed base of about 140 million devices installed in the Chinese market. And the expected annual growth for the next few years is 50% per year. So they assume that in a few years from now, half of the Chinese population will own a smart speaker. Last week there was research from Business Insider that showed that in the US, 54% of US households now have a smart speaker. So this is going very, very fast in the US and China. In Europe it's still small, but I expect this to grow rapidly as especially Google is really investing in local languages and partnerships with local companies. So it's more and more clear that voice is becoming an important interface, not in the future, but already today. There was a new study this week, and it compared the preference of US citizens to shop groceries with Walmart or Amazon. And the good news for Walmart is that more people prefer to buy groceries at Walmart online groceries, than at Amazon. And I think this is great. You all know that I'm a huge fan of Amazon, of course, but also of Walmart. I think Walmart is one of those companies that is in the eye of the storm of Amazon, and that succeeds in fighting back and keeping their own strength and leveraging their strength. And now you see that it's starting to pay off more and more. And this study is just an additional extra surprise for the people at Walmart. The Amazon Go stores are rolling out. So they started in Seattle. Now they have stores in New York and in San Francisco. And they are very, very successful. The revenues per square meter is now the second highest in the world. Number one is still Apple stores, but number two are the Amazon Go stores. Their revenues per square meter are really, really high. And the learning is, of course, that these stores won't be a competitor for the traditional big grocery stores. No, they're more those kind of convenience stores where you walk in and out and you buy 1, 2, or maybe maximum 3 items, maybe for a quick lunch or an easy breakfast or an easy dinner. It's going to compete with those convenience stores. But it's interesting to see how fast they are becoming successful. And as you know, Amazon announced that they will roll out 3,000 of those stores in the next 3 years. In China, JD wants to open up 1,000 of those stores every single day. So this will transform retail experiences for small convenience stores in the next 2 or 3 years like crazy. More news from Amazon. The busiest season of the year is coming for e-commerce companies, the holiday season. And now Amazon announced that they're going to invest much more in their own deliveries. They want to control the last mile delivery more and more. You know, they already invested in that a lot. But now during the holiday season, they're going to test and see how far they can go in this and what the experience difference is for consumers if they get a delivery that is delivered by Amazon directly or with a postal service. They want to find out the difference in impact they have, but it's clear that they're going to test this. And I think that in his biggest dreams that Jeff Bezos is hoping that he could control the entire journey. Probably that is not feasible in the short run, but imagine that he succeeds in that for just a minor part of all the parcels that Amazon delivers. This could be a huge challenge for all the postal service companies around the world. So guys, this was my weekly update. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend and see you again next week. Bye bye.